Hey everyone, this is Christy, founder of Black Diamond Vermicompost. When you have to empty a CFT and you don't know how to get all the worms out of the material that's left behind in the CFT, here's an idea. I had several of these macro bins full of vermicompost and worms. It's too wet to let the worms go through a trommel because I need this material wet enough to keep them happy. So what I did is that I took feedstock and put about 3 inches of feedstock in all of these trays. And then I put netting or mesh on top of it. You can see it here. And then I took material full of worms and vermicompost out of the macro bins and put them on all of these trays, probably 4 inches deep, maybe 3, and just leave them alone. And in several hours later, they will go from the top on top of the mesh into the bottom, and you'll see them there in the feedstock. The feedstock is really wet, so it encourages them to go down there. And then you can just take off the material off of the top and put it in another macro bin. So you now have unscreened vermicompost with no worms in it. And then the feedstock that I do here, after I am completely used up the feedstock, I can reuse this feedstock 6, 7, 8 times before there's just way too many worms in it. And then you put them in with the rest of the worms that came off of the top layer of the CFT when you started removing all the worms, and they are ready to go to their new location. So